Hi, you guys. First, I want to say sorry. I'm actually feeling sick. I have an eye cold or something, so if I look weird, that's why. So the question that I'm covering is explain the ethical and legal responsibilities of midwives and student midwives with regards to privacy of health information. What is expected and why does it matter? So, all those in the business of providing care to anyone are required or that requires them to collect personal information. They are bound under HIPAA, which is the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Under HIPAA law, then all protected health information, which is a PHI, in from past, present, future, so any that's ever existed, they are protected. And PHIs are it's any information about a client or patient that contains names and or any identifying information. The people that are held accountable are the covered entities, which would be the provider, the clinics, the hospitals, and also their business associates. So anyone that deals with the clients or deals with any of the information. And the care provider should have a notice of privacy practice that they have available to their clients that tells when and how they might release information. We are not able to disclose client or patient information without the written or signed consent, except in the cases of discussing care for the client with another provider or associate in an informal permission, which would be like if you are talking to the client and they start talking about themselves, or if they start talking about themselves in front of their family or friends or whoever, then that would be an informal time when they're essentially giving you permission to talk about it too. If it's for the health and safety of the public, so if your client has a highly contagious sickness or disease that others need to know about, then you would be able to share that. And then also if it's to prevent or lessen danger, so if your client was a fugitive, then you have information that might lead to their arrest, then that would be a time when it's permitted to release that information. So, as midwives and apprentices, I would be working as a BA for the midwife, so a business associate, and so I would be required to practice HIPAA law still. If there's information that I know of that does need to be disclosed to anyone, that's not mine to share, though that is for my midwife to share. And it's very important that we keep the client patient's information confidential. It's personal information that's not ours to share. And if we were to share it, then we could get in a lot of trouble. And so not only is it through your words that you may release confidential information, but even in transporting the files. So, like for example, I work on Maternity Neighborhood with my midwife, and she's granted me permission to log on at home if there's something that I need to do at home, but I don't save any of the passwords or anything like that. I have to log in, actually type it in every single time, and that's to protect her and myself and all of her clients from any of that information being released. So I only have access on my computer whenever I log in, and nobody else will be able to have access. And so I wanted to also give another example of why it might be really important to keep confidential information, even from the client's partner. So let's say that you are in a prenatal with your client, and her partner's there and everything seems like it's going fine, but then when he steps out and uses the bathroom, she reveals some stuff to you. So maybe her and her partner were on a break, and she has concerns that maybe this baby's not his. That's not yours to disclose. That's hers to keep. Or let's say what she had told you was that she's afraid to go home with him. That's still not yours to share. You would need to ask her how she feels about you sharing that information with the authorities, and whoever else might be able to help her, but it's still hers, and it's not ours to share. So I hope I answered all the questions, but my eyes are actually hurting because I'm sick and because they're infected. So thanks for watching this, and throw at me every piece of advice and tip and information that you can give me to make it better and make me more prepared for the assessment. Thanks, guys.